Morning, Steve Freed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, markets mixed with corn a little bit higher, wheat down, and soybeans unchanged. Yesterday, funds were active sellers in the grain markets, putting new short positions on in the new month. Overnight, we're watching a slowdown maybe in China buying of Brazil beans. They were active Monday and Tuesday. We kind of hope in April they start coming in buying U.S. new crop beans. As far as the wheat market is concerned, some importers in the Middle East are talking about buying wheat and adding to their strategic reserves. And Russia, we have to watch kind of from a weather standpoint. April outlook for U.S. Midwest looks to be warm, and the European model is probably a little bit drier than the American model. And from a reliability standpoint, the European model so far has done a better chance of forecasting out more than 2 weeks than the American model. We do note that if we look at the soybean complex, we're a little bit worried about export demand. It could add to the carryout. If we have a normal crop next year and maybe a little bit more acres switch from corn to beans, we could have a 550 carryout for 2021 in beans, which would put prices lower. As far as the corn market is concerned, we're concerned about ethanol demand and maybe export demand, maybe adding somewhere around 300 to 400 million bushels to the carryout. And then next year, if we have a 15.7 crop, that would put the carryout for 2021 over 3 billion and push prices lower into the fall, assuming normal weather. The wheat market is probably the only bright spot. If you have an 1850 wheat crop, if demand is pretty close to what it is this year, you could have a 750 carryout, which means we have to watch pretty closely, especially the weather in the southern plains for the hard winter wheat crop. Looks like because of warm weather in the Atlantic, we could have an active hurricane season. We're watching maybe 15 storms, 8 named storms, 3 big critical storms, and the route usually is number 1, the East Coast U.S., number 2, up into maybe the middle of the Gulf states, and then number 3 into Mexico. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.